What's your flash reaction on these Tesla earnings? The market seems to like it. Is this the sign that the company is still on track with its plans?
Yeah, I think generally the stock reaction more relates to their confidence around production and future deliveries, and everything I've seen so far looks like they're affirming and maintaining their confidence for 2016.
What's also interesting is that the company is raising its full-year capex about 50% higher than its previous view of about $1.5 billion. Where are they going to get that money?
Well, they have the Model 3 deposits, and they've talked about monetizing inventories as well as some of their other potential assets and leases and such. So they have a lot of flexibility, but I think they may also take advantage of this timing to issue some equity.
Nathan, from a volatility standpoint, I'm just looking at previous earnings-related moves here, and Tesla typically, for being a fairly volatile stock, it hasn't seen a lot of big post-earnings moves. Why the big jump here? What's particularly standing out from a positive note?
I think a lot of it is actually just a reaction during the day today. So you did have a pretty severe sell-off as the day went on. And again, just the confidence toward full-year deliveries and the fact they can produce 20,000 vehicles in Q2, indicates there really is no major production problems with the Model X.
I do want to point out some more headlines, guys, that are trickling out here. Free cash flow negative $466.5 million. Nathan, this is sort of the problem with Tesla. You might like the car, you might want it, you might think it's cool, but at the end of the day, their cash flow is negative almost $500 million. You said yourself they're going to have to perhaps issue more equity. What do you think the turning point is going to be for them?
That's the real problem, and I just don't foresee a turning point, especially as they move to lower and lower gross margin vehicles. If you look at Ford and GM, they spend between $30,000 and $40,000 per unit of annual production capacity. So if Tesla wants to build, and Tesla have been closer to 50,000. So if Tesla wants capacity for 100,000 Model 3s per year, you're talking $3 to $5 billion just on the manufacturing side.
Worth noting that already the after-hours rally has abated a little bit. The stock up just over 3%, which means it's not even back to where it closed yesterday, given today's sell-off. There is this news today that Bloomberg News reported about its some top production executives leaving the company. Does that give you anxiety about the ability for Tesla to hit its, despite what it says, to hit its rollout plan?
Elon's known for letting go underperforming managers. We saw a cleaning of house following the issues in China. And we often say if you want to know where Tesla's struggling, just watch their employee turnover. So we've seen the CFO, the VP of global controller, we had turnover in communications, and now more recently a lot of manufacturing-related turnover.
So in the meantime, what's the key thing to keep an eye on with the company?
The key thing, which might not actually be discussed, is the order conversion rate on the Model X. We're becoming concerned about that, given people that should have been 12,000th or so in line for U.S. delivery have already received their vehicles.